Hey there. Today I want to talk about custom GPTs, the configurations that we go through to configure these custom GPTs in ChatGPT, and the use of knowledge files. That's something I struggled with a little bit recently to get my GPT to acknowledge and to read the contents of knowledge files. And I've seen others have the same issues online. Just want to make a quick video to talk about how I am loading these files currently and some of the prompting around it. And so to start, I will go to my GPTs. I will take a look at some of the sample GPTs I have. One of them is very simple here. I'll be able to show you how I handle knowledge files. So let's go ahead and edit this positive Arthur GPT. It's a very simple set of instructions here that rewrites angry messages into positive ones. And so if we ask Arthur to help us rewrite a message, it'll just give us a quick sentence. Sure, go ahead, give me an angry message. I will use for my clipboard here. I'm so mad, I can't believe you did that to me. And so here, very simple. It's actually helping us rewrite that. It is writing it a bit in the context of an email, so that's quite interesting. What I tend to do with knowledge files, I provide additional instructions, additional prompting, and sometimes I'll even provide a template on how to respond to our users. I found that to be quite helpful. So what I have here is a simple template file. It is written in Markdown, but something to note, it has a text extension. I did have some issues with Markdown extensions in GPT. Files were not loading correctly. And for that reason, I'm using text files right now, but the Markdown content is respected, and it's also used in formatting the text as an output from GPT. In this case, I'm going to use a template.txt file with two headings, and it's going to replace the content in this file with the conversation context. And so I'll go ahead and upload these files, or that file, I should say, template.txt. Upload that to the knowledge file, and I'll take a look at the instructions here. The two statements that I use in order, I just edited these earlier, the two statements that I use to force the knowledge file to be read are the following. Before anything, load the template.txt file from your knowledge files into memory. GPT doesn't really have an understanding of memory, but that seems to force the file to be loaded at least into context. And then here at the end, I will say respond by filling the template.txt template file with the contents of the current conversation. You can continue formatting that a little bit more and add additional instructions in that template file. I did find that using the full knowledge file name and extension, reusing it during conversation actually seems to help a little bit. But with that, in that template file, let's go ahead and ask it again. I need help rewriting a message. That should just give us the original instructions. Perfect. Here we go. Let's give it the same message this time around and see what kind of answer it gives us. That icon is a good sign. Searching my knowledge means that it is looking at knowledge files. And as you would expect here, it is using the template, and it is rewriting our content using that. You can see the headings from the Markdown file are respected here in the original output, and it is accessing these template files. So loading them into memory is something I found that works quite well. It seems to force the access to those knowledge files, and when you do see a loading knowledge icon, which is very similar to when GPTs browse the web or invoke an API through actions, that is a good sign. It means that it is actually accessing your file, which at times it doesn't do if you don't prompt it correctly. So hopefully that was a helpful little walkthrough of using knowledge files in GPTs, and have fun and happy GPTing.